Ever felt like Spotify ghosted you after 48 hours?
Ooh.
One day, you're riding that release radar high. Feels like you're finally breaking through. The next day, your track's in the witness protection program. Gone, buried, forgotten. That's the moment most artists start questioning everything. You did the hard part. You made the song, dropped it, posted the reel, pushed it hard, and all it gave you back was a 48-hour dopamine drip. No momentum, no building, just silence. But what if I told you?
You're gonna love this.
One artist took that exact same moment and turned it into a 6-month algorithm feeding, playlist triggering fan funnel that racked up 2.9 million streams.
Say what? Say what?
And triggered the same song on release radar 4 different times. Same track, 4 separate shots. That's not deja vu, that's a strategy. It's called the Waterfall Release Hack. And it doesn't just flip the script, it rewrites the entire Spotify playbook. This isn't some music marketing theory I made up in the shower. One of the artists inside my music industry shortcut program,
This is what you need.
was staring down 5 unreleased songs. Good songs, fire, but their original plan, dump them all at once and pray for a miracle. Instead, we flipped the script. We turned it into a slow burn campaign that made each track feel like an event. Each drop built on the last. Streams climbed, followers piled in, and that project they almost scrapped became a self-sustaining fan funnel that fed itself for months. I'll never forget when they DM'd me like, bro, someone just asked why I keep re-dropping the same song, and I told them because it's still fire and Spotify keeps giving it another shot. That's the part most artists miss. Spotify doesn't reward perfection, it rewards momentum. In the Waterfall Hack, it manufactures momentum, even if you've only got a few songs in the vault. Let me break it down. Before I show you the secret, let me show you who's telling it.
You help a lot of people out here, bro. It's just so amazing that I met you, bro. I love you.
Make a song for you, so you know. I ain't even started. Got a couple things I'm working through. I ain't even started. I got lots of shit on my to-do. I'm just about to flex. That don't include.
Step 1, drop solo. Start with one single, one track. Push it with visuals, reels, TikToks, story slides, anchor attention. Step 2, echo with EP. 3 to 4 weeks later, release song number 2, but this time bundle it with song number 1 as a 2-track EP. New cover, new title, fresh moment. Step 3, bundle back. Song 3 drops, make it a 3-track EP. Each release stacks the last. To Spotify's system, that's 3 new drops. To your fans, it's a story unfolding. Step 4, bike with story. Start teasing. Final project coming soon. We're halfway there. Now you've got episodic retention. They want to see what's next. Step 5, stretch the signal. Each drop re-triggers release radar. You're stacking impressions, not just plays. More chances at discovery, more shots at playlisting, more data points feeding the algorithm. Here's the mind bender. That artist's final release of 5-track EP. But by then, each song had already been featured at least twice. One of them 3 times, and drop number 3 spiked harder than the original. Not because it was better, but because more people saw it. Now let that sink in. You're not flooding the market with content. You're feeding the algorithm in layers. You're turning one recording session into 5 marketing moments. It's efficient. It's sneaky and it works. It's the difference between releasing a one-off movie versus dropping a 5-part Netflix series that keeps fans binging.
Can I talk to you real quick? Just a second, please.
Real quick, for you artists who really care about skyrocketing your career, I put together a free cheat code checklist that breaks down all these hacks step by step. Click this link in the description to grab it anytime and use it like a Spotify growth map.
Now, where were we?
Setting up the whole picture.
And if your first track flops, don't scrap it.
Don't do that.
Every time you drop it again in a new bundle, Spotify gives it another shot. They don't care if it's brand new or a rerun.
Not even close.
If the engagement is there, it gets served again. Now, I know what you're thinking. Won't fans get annoyed if I keep dropping the same tracks? Short answer, nah, not if you package it right. Most casual listeners aren't checking every release. And the diehards, they'll see it as a build-up to your full project. It actually makes you look more consistent. One fan literally told that artist, Bro, I swear you're the most consistent artist in my playlist right now. He hadn't dropped a new track in 2 months, just 5 bundles. Same songs, different presentation. That's the power of sequencing. Here's your tactical map. Week 1, drop single number 1 and pair it with a reel and story slide.
Y'all can write that shit down.
Week 4, drop an EP with tracks 1 and 2, give it a new title and cover. Week 7, drop an EP with tracks 1, 2, and 3 and tease the final EP. Week 10, drop another bundle with 4 tracks and fan comment screenshots. Week 13, release the final 5-track project with a recap of the whole journey. Each step is a new signal. Each bundle reactivates release radar. Each release is another chance at exposure. You're not gaming the system, you're working with it. One indie rock band did this with no label, no playlist plug, and they ended up with 8,500 new followers, doubled their stream count, and got 3 times the release radar coverage.
God damn!
All because they stopped dropping music like a mixtape and started releasing it like a campaign. So here's the deal. If you got 3 to 5 songs in the vault, don't dump them in a batch, stretch them, stack them. Turn them into a Spotify snowball, because once that algorithm starts feeding your track, it doesn't stop. Momentum doesn't come from music, it comes from strategy. And if you're still watching right now, you're ahead of 95% of artists who give up after drop day. And if you're still here, you're not just watching, you're absorbing cheat codes most artists never hear. Grab the 50 Spotify hacks from my description below for free and go to my channel for even more cheat code videos like this one.
That was it. Bye.